Say Prathama Namana. Namana is to salute. Ganesh is always the first god. So we salute him first. Prathama Namana.
Because Shiva was born before Ganesh because he is the father of Ganesh.
He's the father, but when you start praying, you call Ganesh first, not Shiva.
No, I call Shiva first. I call Shiva first.
You have to call Ganesh and then Shiva.
No, first Shiva. Then I will call Kiara before you.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes.
I'd actually like to move away from the word alternative because I don't think there's any such thing. We can call it progressive if you like it, because education is education.
I'm learning. I found that TLC is the one place where I can be with the children, I can practice and share what I know, and at the same time I learn so much every day.
I mean, I was not familiar with, children's memory and how they kind of grasp certain things, which they put out later in a very applied form. We're confused about what to do, but one kid comes up with 2 months back that happened, so maybe in this case we can put this, and it just puts the puzzle there and it's done.
For the place is different than academic thing or any school thing, so it feels homely, if I say.
Like, it's different. I used to live in Bombay. The school was different. You couldn't choose much. There wasn't much decision. It's like, just do it. In TLC, it's like saying, no cage is holding me captive.
You go at kindergarten, you come out at the 12th grade and you do a certain syllabus, you carry on, and that's what education is. And we've forgotten that it's much more than that. You learn every day at every moment from all over. So why is it that we say that education happens only in schools and everything else outside is extracurricular?
Our approach is come, watch, observe, talk, and come to whatever conclusion works for your family. We don't believe that we are sort of the best learning space in Goa. We are just one of the many learning spaces. We happen to be non-formal. We have this way of doing things. We have certain beliefs. We are more concerned about what kind of grown-ups, adults, human beings your children become. Not so much of whether they get some A+ or they go to Cambridge or Yale. If they want to go to Cambridge or Yale, they will. If they want to be photographers, they will.
The rice I eat, where it comes from. Because I always thought it came from the shop.
This is the stuff that's inside the walls of your refrigerator. Theories in physics or differential calculus, integration, polynomial theorem. I just remember these as names really. I can recognize the symbols if I see it on paper, but I wouldn't know what to do with them anymore. TLC being what it is, where the curriculum is not adhering to some requirements which is outside of TLC, there's much more room and time to dive deeper into much smaller subjects. or areas, you can say. We take things at a much slower pace. So the idea is that at least during the session you understand what has been done. But in a more sort of structured way, we also do things like worksheets and assignments.
We are living very far, since for me it's easy to sit here and walk. So I sit in a corner and I observe. When I was going to school, they were presenting us information. They were also presenting us ways, to integrate that information. But nobody spoke ever about big values, And so skills, to deal with issues which life throws at, which can be, a virus or a war or whatever, it needs a sound personality to deal with. That is something which is being taken care in its place,
Kids always walk to school and run back home, and that was our life, right?
Yeah.
But I would say, what would be different if kids run to school and walk back home? They're happy, and just seeing how happy Zayden is.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
why take that away?
You get to have your own thing that you can make and not things directed from your teacher. You can have a creative mind to make things. Like currently we're making some goalposts behind this building.
We don't have a goalpost and it's really hard and annoying to play with rocks.
It's going to be much easier to play the game considering there's always debates and misunderstandings.
Sometimes we don't know if it's a goal or not.
We found pieces of wood, cut them, and we didn't ask anyone if we could, we just did it basically.
Usually in a normal school, I don't know if a 12-year-old would be allowed to take a pickaxe. We're looking for nails now in the storage.
It's not straight.
Yeah.
Johan, just see if it's exact.
We have to break this off.
What really is very overwhelming is the trust that parents have placed in us and the way they kind of support us in so many ways. That at least gives us the confidence that yes, whatever the upheaval, we'll see this through.